Reality's a bit too much right now, but at least we have video games. PC is home to many great titles, including MMORPGs. These huge, community-powered games might temporarily keep us at bay amidst this global crisis. Of all the 20 and counting entries in our database, here are 10 of the best PC MMORPGs so far, all arranged by PlayScore. You can find the complete list on our website, whattoplay.com, link in the description box below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Number 10. Albion Online. Opening this list is constantly a part of Steam's top 50 most played games. To this day, the game still has enough of a player base that if compared to most MMOs, it's pretty above average. Albion Online borrows notable features of known MMOs. PvE, PvP, guild warfare, they have it. Despite a myriad of similarities, Albion tries to make itself different by injecting its in-depth player economy. Players can even go tending to their farm and homestead if they need a break or extra cash. It's no easy feat, as the path of success in every MMORPG is, of course, the grinding. There's a whole lot of potential in its character customization as well. But that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to fully experiencing the world of Albion has to offer, and best of all, it's free. It receives a play score of 7.39.
Together, we must confront this enemy and unearth the truth.
Number 9. The Elder Scrolls Online. Say what you will about Bethesda, but their take on the MMORPG formula is handled pretty well in The Elder Scrolls Online. Embark on your own fantasy epic adventure similar to your debaucheries in the previous TES titles. This time, you get to fully explore the massive world of The Elder Scrolls with your created character, unfortunately blocked by a paywall. ESO isn't a free game, but since its release way back in 2014, the game is constantly updating with more expansions and story content. It's a time vacuum machine for hardcore MMORPG players, despite Bethesda's aggressive microtransactions and pricey add-ons. Its latest expansion, Greymoor, lets you discover the bloody history of Tamriel with its new antiquity system and vampires. ESO receives a play score of 7.49. Number 8. Boundless. If Minecraft is too casual for you, Wonderstruck's sandbox MMORPG might give you a handful of challenges in its voxel-based universe. Unlike Microsoft's Minecraft, Boundless has a player progression and a pretty in-depth RPG system if you want to take your journey to a whole new level. As a sandbox title, the world is limitless, and the only limits to what you can create is your imagination. Provided you have the time and resources to do that, of course. Boundless also enhances its playground experience with its seamless crossplay feature. Playing with friends or other players is the game's best feature. It has a play score of 7.52. Number 7. EVE Online. Speaking of Boundless, this space MMORPG from CCP Games takes you to the infinite vacuum of space. What sets EVE Online apart from the other titles on this list is its galactic exploration. You're not constrained to a peaceful Eden full of flora and fauna. In EVE, the galaxy is yours for the taking, if you're up to it. Still rocking an active player base, EVE's community-driven content is what keeps it from dying. Each player has their own space voyage from countless options. PvE and PvP is but a small part of its grand science fiction playground. Building and maintaining your own spaceship is its core objective. Powered by its loyal player base, the game's thriving economy is something to consider in your journey as well. A play score of 7.66. Number 6. Terra. If anyone wants a taste of a good old MMORPG, Terra is the quickest way to experience it without much of a hassle. It's free and it still has enough players for you to interact and experience it with. As a 2011 game, it has been through a lot. As gaming continues to evolve over the years, Terra has its fair share of improvements including graphics and gameplay upgrades. For old players, it's the game that they keep coming back for, despite its ups and downs. For amateurs, it's a unique take on the genre with more player freedom. As a free-to-play title, it encourages everyone to grind for that powerful gear. But like every game in the market, there's always a downside. Terra is still active, but according to some, it's now on life support. A play score of 7.67. Number 5. Temtem. Tamagotchis paved the way for our love of digital monsters. Then, Pokemon and Digimon came into fruition, giving us a never-ending supply of monster pets to take care, evolve, and use them as our guardians. Temtem goes on a similar note. You could say it's a blatant copy of Pokemon's best features, but no. It's more than that. Sure, there are similarities, but it's taking inspiration from various titles of the same mechanic. The game's biggest potential is its massive online mode where you can explore its 6 unique islands and meet players from around the globe. Activities such as co-op makes your quest easier, as well as its endless replayability including building your own abode and of course, monster battles. It's still in its early access, so there's still a lot of things to work on. However, despite its early stages, the game is receiving positive reviews from various outlets and gamers themselves. It has a play score of 8.12. Did you know your reviews can influence the play score? Register now at whattoplay.com and start reviewing games. Link in the description box below. Number 4. Star Wars: The Old Republic. 2011 was a long time ago, and the Star Wars franchise keeps expanding over the years. And throughout its story, light and dark are in a constant power struggle for domination. The Old Republic is one of the best titles BioWare developed, and to this day, it still has enough players messing around on both sides of the Force.
Light side grows stronger.
In this primordial galactic battle, you'll have to choose your side. Fight alongside the troops of the Old Republic or with the malevolent armies of the Sith Empire. Each faction has 8 opposing classes with its own unique storyline that fits the game's overarching narrative. Pave your path towards darkness or light by forming bonds, exploring the lands, and completing missions. A play score of 8.15. Number 3. Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Out of all the games on this list, FF14 had the rockiest start ever. It was not the kind of Final Fantasy games fans expected. Thankfully, Square Enix got their stuff together and completely overhauled its systems. Literally a realm reborn. This brand new FF14 experience ushered Final Fantasy fans into a hub of their own Final Fantasy adventures that only got better with each successive patch. Its latest patch, Shadowbringers, takes players to a whole new dimension with the addition of new jobs, story arc, and more. As a subscription-based game, it demands time and your money to completely enjoy its content. Showered with constant updates, it has been a constant enjoyment that's only evolved for the better throughout the years. A play score of 8.21. Number 2. World of Warcraft. Blizzard may not be in its best state right now, but you can't deny the massive influence of their MMORPG masterpiece. Over the years, World of Warcraft has generated countless stories, characters, and various forms of media due to its expansive lore. With 7 massive expansions, it's intimidating for new players to begin their journey. It does have a strong and loyal community that continues to push the game to new heights, and just to be clear, we're not talking about WoW Classic. Considered as one of the oldest MMORPGs ever, only a handful of young players roam its lands. Most are middle-aged people who've been through this game since time immemorial. A play score of 8.22. Number 1. The top PC MMORPG game so far is Guild Wars 2. Dethroning Blizzard's magnum opus is its free-to-play rival. Guild Wars 2 is no different from all the games on this list. Create your own character and put that character into a massive high fantasy world. However, its creators strive to make it stand out from the rest of the crowd. This includes its impressive dynamic questing, which lets players take on missions with a high degree of freedom. Apart from that, its complex battle system involves magic mastery in manipulating the environment around you to get the upper hand.
So as you can see, we're taking some nice critical strikes already to 10,000. We're going to go back into fire because fire is where most of my damage lies.
The land of Terra is riddled with danger, but the community is always around to help fresh adventurers.
Don't stand in the blue circles, okay?
No standing in the blue circles. Okay.
Just gonna show the mechanic
Yep.
quickly, okay?
Yeah.
So
I
he's
just
gonna
need
spawn
to
some blue
see-
circles,
Where are the
okay,
blue
in a
circles?
second. So you
It's
see these?
always on
They're
the.
red circles, though.
They're
Well,
big
the outline
blue.
is red, but the inside is blue.
Its most recent expansions, Path of Fire and Living World, adds new mounts and class specialization so that you can explore the world of Guild Wars without fear. But you have to pay for it. It has a play score of 8.52.